Ladies and gentlemen, me and Chum were just having a short Christmas conversation right before,
As we
but
do.
as we do at times.
Yeah.
But so last year, I maybe saw like two or three Christmas things last year. Like that's it. I was too busy between work, getting everything ready for the holidays, family, commitments, friends, my birthday. It was too busy last year.
Hmm.
So I barely saw anything Christmas. I didn't have any Christmas spirit last year. I'll be honest.
Hmm.
This year, I have a new job, new outlook on life, better spot, better place. I'm absorbing all the Christmas.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yesterday, we were meeting new students, and I wore my elf shirt. I was like,
Oh,
it's casual.
nice.
I was like, it's casual Friday, right? We can wear whatever we want. Technically, yes. All right, son of a nutcracker, it is.
Nice.
Oh,
If you know what you can do if a student starts telling you something that you know it's a lie, you can just tell them like you sit on a throne of lies.
you lying son of a bitch.
You sit on a throne of lies. Uh, oh
Oh
God.
man.
I was talking about that movie with a friend from work recently, and I told him that genuinely, to me, one of the funniest moments in all of cinema is that scene in Elf when he's walking on the street and he gets hit by the cab. And like that scene just breaks me every time I see it because I know it's coming and it always gets me. Like he's just walking and he just hits him, he falls, and he just gets up and he's like, sorry, sorry, and he just keeps going. Genuinely one of the funniest scenes I think ever.
Oh my god. Yeah, that gives me an idea. When are you coming down to visit?
Possibly a couple weeks from now,
All right,
like
let me
around the
know because
16th, 17th.
I'm gonna have a
Yeah.
surprise for you then.
Oh my God, me. Okay.
It'll be a
I'm
good surprise.
scared. Okay.
Also,
You you you
I
can't.
learned about the gift of apple whiskey, so we're gonna drink some of that.
What the hell is apple whiskey? Is it?
It's whiskey, but it's apple infused, and it's fucking delicious.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you a drinking story?
Yes.
There was one time when I was actually over there. I was in the valley, and I stayed with Jimmy
Mhm.
and friend of the show, Jimmy, and we bought this wine that was made by Snoop Dogg. It was called like 19 Crimes or something, and we bought it and we drank some of it, and we're like, this is doing nothing for us. Like it's not good. It's not getting us drunk. So we just kind of went to bed. And I had the most lucid nightmare I've ever had. I don't even remember what happened. I just had a horrible nightmare. And like I was like cardiac, like I was sweating, like I woke up yeah. And then I went up to and then Jimmy woke up and we both like met in his living room and we were just kind of sitting on the chair on the table and we were like, how did you sleep? And we were both like, he also had horrible nightmares. So wherever you are, do not drink Snoop Dogg's wine, or at least like Snoop Dogg's version of 19 Crimes, because it didn't get you drunk. It wasn't delicious. It didn't pair well with food. It just gave us nightmares. So,
you know what? Now I have to drink it. Now I have to test this
oh
theory.
God. No, it was. I think I don't think we ended up drinking like any of it after. Like we just kind of like I think we like sat in the corner of our room, just like looking at the wall. It was putting a time out.
I mean, like I. So okay, how many different wine does he have? Like several different versions of that wine, or just one?
No, 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 I think that wine is just like there's a wine called 19 Crimes, and then like several different people like there's like different versions of it, and I think Snoop Dogg has a version of it. So yeah.
All right,
Um
so we got to tweet at Snoop Dogg then. Why did your wine give me nightmares?
I don't know, but knowing how chronically online he is, he'll probably respond.
Hey, that'd be good for us.
It could be, really. So I think today's going to be more of a chill episode. You know, we're going to talk about the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, but before we do, Chainsaw Man,
Oh man.
you saw this week's episode, and I think this is the right moment to start putting up a little spoiler warning to anyone not watching Chainsaw Man. We're going to do like a little quick little recap, or like what we thought. So a spoiler warning for this week's episode of Chainsaw Man. The shit had hit the fan. Uh,
So, oh man. All right, so I'm gonna call bullshit on a few things in this episode. I
all
think for
right.
sure I know one thing that's gonna happen.
Okay.
There's no way that Miyazaki, is that her name?
Miyazaki? Who?
No, the girl, the
Which
pink, the
girl?
blonde. I'm not the blonde, the pink hair.
Oh, Makima?
There's no way
for
Makima's
power.
dead.
Okay.
Hey,
Um.
there's no way Makima's dead. I'm calling it right
Okay.
now.
Okay. So in this episode, Makima was shot and killed in a subway, along with a companion of hers, and Himeno. Himeno also was killed. So you think definitely Makima is still alive?
I think Makima is gonna come back. I don't know if she's still alive, but I think she's gonna come back.
Okay.
Um, but as far as Himeno, I kind of realized it now rewatching the introduction. She's
Yeah.
not in it very much. She's in it for like a second, like very very little. And as much as the fan base loves Makima, like there's so much around her that I gotta think there's no way all this goes on in like 4 episodes, 5 episodes. So she has to come back. But the other
I
character, there's
mhm.
it's possible.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything, even though I know what happens. I'm not gonna say anything. But what I will tell you is that yeah, Himeno's gone.
Like she's gone.
Oh yeah, she's gone. I believe next episode you're gonna meet Aki's new partner, which is the Angel Devil, which is the devil that represents the humanity sphere of angels.
That can't
You
be
can
that
actually
many though.
what's up?
That can't be that many people that fear angels though, can they?
Um, if you want to know what the Angel Devil looks like, look at the intro again. When you see the characters all sitting in the movie theater, the Angel
Mhm.
Devil is sitting like right behind Aki and Himeno. So the Angel Devil is there just chilling.
Is it no? Okay, yeah, you're right. It's different because I was thinking of the. Oh wait, the angel devil is that the one that fans are like Denji's crushing. They point. They always have three people,
Yeah,
and it's Power, Makima.
yeah,
No, yeah, it's Makima, right?
yeah. Makima.
Yeah, so it's Power, Makima, and then there's always a third one, but I'm like, who the fuck's that? The one with the angel wings. That okay. The one with the weird halo. Okay.
People don't really ship Denji and Angel. I don't see with Aki way more, but okay, you'll see Angel when Angel pops up, which is probably gonna be next episode. Can you still hear me?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Um.
I got like a little notice that apparently my network was like unstable of some kind.
No, you're good.
Um, yeah,
Um.
so so that was so Himeno's out. Uh,
But also the way she died was so sad.
yeah.
Um.
She kind of gave herself to the Ghost Devil in order to be able to save Aki, which
I didn't even get the win.
yeah, it was all for nothing. We got to see the Ghost Devil, which I think is a super creepy imagery. Like this really big head with a ton of hands, that got eaten by the Snake Devil. Which, by the way, that scene when he gets when the or the Ghost Devil gets eaten, and then the Snake Devil is just like dismissed. I love how the Snake Devil just like gone. Like it was super scary, no sound, so creepy, really great. I love when anime gets like super into like horror, and this one really did it. I think.
It's the right amount of creepy, but I think part of it though is because they built the relationships that we care about these people. If
Yeah,
this shit had gone down in like episode 1 or 2, who gives a fuck?
yeah,
But like this shit went down, like 5, 6 episodes in when we've had time to like get to know the characters, love the characters, have these funny moments, laugh with them. Like you're
yeah,
like, oh, okay, this is kind of cute. Like you're enjoying them, and then you take them away. Okay, the pain is real and the pain hurts.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told you from the beginning. Don't get attached to anyone here.
We'll see.
Because like if Himeno and Makima being dead hurt, just imagine what's gonna happen next.
No. I believe that Denji won't be dying anytime soon.
I won't confirm or deny it.
We'll see.
If Angel pops in on the next episode, I believe Beam should start pumping in as well. Beam is the shark demon.
I think I
Uh,
saw him also in the theater.
yeah, he's sitting like a little bit in the back.
I was wondering, like, when
Uh,
the fuck are they gonna use that guy? Is he just a background character? Because he's way too well designed
he's
for that.
he's so fucking great. I love Beam so much. He's such a good boy. Yeah, he'll pop in and he's pretty chaotic. So he makes for pretty pretty good character there. But yeah, pretty good episode. I can't believe we're almost halfway through the season. We'll see. We'll see how it keeps building up. And I can't wait. I can't wait for them to keep animating it. Also, the animation in this, god damn, I'm gonna say it every week, but it keeps blowing my mind how even when the characters are just moving and walking, like how fucking realistic they look. It feels almost like rotoscoped on some scenes. But yeah. That scene in the previous episode when they're all at the bar and they're chilling and they're having fun, that's the last moment of peace those characters are gonna have. So get ready to start saying your goodbyes to most of them. So
What's it called? Wait, I got one more thing to talk about that before we jump into the film.
yeah.
So, you want to talk about the World Cup?
The fact that the US got eliminated today of all days.
You think that's gonna matter to me? I don't give a shit.
I know you don't give a shit. So I want now that you bring it up, something really funny happened to Mexico on their last game this Wednesday.
Mhm.
Did you saw what happened?
No, I just know that Mexico won and they still didn't continue on. I just know that.
So Mexico needed to win that game 3 goals to pass.
Mhm.
Okay. So they won the game 2-1. So Saudi Arabia scored 1 goal near the end and Mexico scored 2. They actually scored 4 goals, but 2 got they were marked as invalid. So they needed to win 3-2 whatever the other team scored in order to pass. And then we need to see how Argentina did on the other game against Poland. So here's what happened. Mexico won the game, tied on the overall score, and was eliminated. So Mexico managed in one game to win, tie, and lose at the same time.
Is that a historic first?
It's pretty funny. Also, historically, Mexico always makes it to the 4th game. This is the first, and they just lost that streak by losing at the 3rd one. So I think it's pretty funny. Because we knew it. This is the worst lineup, and this is the worst Mexico lineup in several World Cups. So I'm not surprised that it happened. But it's also like I mentioned before, you tell yourself they're gonna lose every 4 years, and then by the time the game comes, it's like, what if this is the year? And then it never is. So
you get that weird amount of hope, and then it's like, nah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, and then it ends, and they get eliminated, and you go take a shower, and you look at yourself in the mirror, and you go, why do I care about this? I never care about this. Why do I care only when it's happening? And then I go and then I watch something. I don't know. It's pretty funny.
It's all right. Look, I go through this every single year with the Cowboys. All right. I hope for them. I hope for the best, but eventually,
Yeah, I know.
Heart.
But what?
I'm used
to it. Well, yeah. So that's what that happened. Anything from your end? Like you watch the US play?
I couldn't find a single fuck to give to watch the US to play.
Honestly, the MLS, like the US Soccer League, is kind of bad. Like all of them are bad, except for some reason the women's side of the MLS, like it's fucking golden. Like they've won championships and they're fucking good. So the US should just focus on working with their female players because they're the only ones bringing tournaments home. Yeah.
It's not so the women get paid. Well, we're getting paid. I don't know if that's still the case. 1/3 of what the men were getting paid, if not less.
Which is stupid because they're like the ones that are winning.
They're the ones winning titles. It's like, what the fuck? Why? I think the women's US team has won 2 or 3 World Cups.
I don't have the number, but they've won more.
USA women's soccer team World Cup wins. Let's find out. They have won the Women's World Cup in 1991, 1999, 2015, and 2019, and 4 Olympic gold medals in 1996, 2004, 2008, and 2012, and 9 CONCACAF Gold Cups. Basically, our women's team is quite literally the shit.
Yeah, they're pretty good. No one will deny that. So that should be the focus. Just like Christmas is the focus of everyone else right now.
Oh my God. Do you know anyone that comes from the Dominican Republic?
Like personally,
Yeah,
uh, not anymore.
because I'm looking at their stats. Their biggest win is they shit stomped the Dominican Republic 14 to nothing.
I
Isn't that
mean,
like a massacre in terms of like
it's
soccer?
yeah, that's pretty good actually.
Stay down. Final warning.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Okay,
Speaking of
all
staying
right.
down, let's talk about the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What does that have to do with staying down? Thank you for welcoming us into your headphones. My name is Chima.
And I am Groot.
That might be the best one you've done.
Yeah.
Reviewing the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, and this is the rollback. So, the Guardians, who are on a mission to make a Christmas unforgettable for Peter Quill, head down to Earth in search of the perfect present. So, we have a little cap, a little final present, little afterthought of the MCU Phase 4 to close it out with this little Marvel special presentation, similar to the one we had about Werewolf by Night that we had around spooky season. And we have the Guardians of the Galaxy making another little comeback after cameoing in the beginning of Thor: Love and Thunder. It's directed by James Gunn. And we have Mantis and Drax right at the forefront on this little Christmas special that I didn't expect. I didn't expect it to be a musical. Did not see that coming. And yeah, so it dropped right into our Disney Plus accounts. It's supposed to, get us all into the Christmas spirit, and it's also just an excuse to hang out with our favorite Guardians. So I saw this. I believe around the time it came out, I had a big cup of coffee. I was in bed and I watched it, and I was having a lot of fun getting ready for Christmas. So, what did you think of the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special?
It had no business being as good as it was. It had no business being as funny as it was, making Mantis as likable as she was. Like this, it's like the Halloween one. It had no business being so good, but it was awesome. It was funny. The humor hit damn near every time. Drax's dry humor really balances out well with Mantis. I don't know if he could do a whole movie by himself, but like this was a great um moose boosh, if you will, of Guardians of the Galaxy. This was great. This was just a taste of greatness.
Yeah, it's around like 40 minutes, and you managed to fit in a whole story in there. Hell, the movie even the little short film even starts and ends. It's bookended by this Ralph Bakshi, like super old Christmas time animations.
Yeah.
This rotoscope that like really reminds you of like youth and when you were a kid and you watch those specials. I like that they brought back what's his name? Oh God, the guy who plays
Kraglin?
Crackling. No, yeah, Crackling was always supposed to be there, but fuck, what was his name? Yeah,
Cosmo, the space dog?
No, Michael Rooker, who plays Yondu. I love that they brought him back just for those little couple of of pieces of animation. So that was great because his voice is so recognizable
Yeah.
that like even coming out of a cartoon, it still hits pretty well. So I liked it. So in that sense, you mentioned Cosmo Space Dog. Cosmo Space Dog debuted in Guardians 2, right? Or Cosmo Space Dog has been there for a bit, right?
No,
Or
he
not?
debuted in this one. I think they've
Okay.
talked about it. Maybe like he was a passing wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But no, this is
Yeah.
the first time he's ever like actually like been there.
It's great, and he's voiced by what's her name? Maria Bakalova, who was the main girl in the Bodies.
Oh
No,
no,
the
but for
main
the
girl.
bodies, not her. Like oh
She was the innocent one. Yeah.
yeah, okay. B, she was B.
Yeah.
Okay, she's fine, I guess. I
Yeah.
hated the other ones.
Yeah, so she's there. The Guardians are there. We get that they. I like how between this and She-Hulk and a couple of other Marvel properties, they're slowly like letting us know little tidbits of what the characters are doing. Like for example, there was a moment in She-Hulk where it was a passing mention that, oh yeah, so the Sokovia Accords were they were taking out of the law. So it's like, okay, now we know that superheroes are allowed to just exist and
Yeah.
kind of roam around for free. In this one, we get passively they let us know that the Guardians bought the planet Nowhere, which was this big head that was just floating in space, and they're slowly building a community in it. So it's cool that we're being shown that after the events of Thor: Love and Thunder, that's what they're doing. And I like that we see them just kind of chilling, just telling these stories, and we got to let the characters grow. Um, Chris Pratt's Star Lord, which got like very heavy story in both the first and the second Guardians, and then tragedy during the Infinity movies. This one gets to just kind of he's supposed to be like the main character, and yet in this one he's like the motive. He's the reason why they want to like make him happy. But I like that he's not the focus.
Yeah.
The rest of the characters are the focus. Mantis, who debuted in Guardians 2, has been a scene stealer ever since she showed up. She's been one of my favorites because every line that she says is super funny, and her the way that she acts and the way that she talks is so funny. And this one, she gets an emotional, plot. She gets an emotional scenes where she's revealed to be a half sister of Star Lord.
Yeah.
Which if you go back and you rewatch Guardians 2, when you see all the mothers that Ego kind of impregnated, you can see one that has like the antennas, like Mantis.
Yeah.
So it's kind of neat to see that being followed up. And it's also neat because now Peter,
Has
Star
family.
Lord, yeah, he has family. And I did not expect to like feel something by the end of this. I thought it was just going to be funny. But in this one, the emotion, that's what James Gunn is so good at doing. He's so good at balancing that humor with that heart. And I, oh god, I love this is a wholesome thing that's gonna keep me up until Ted Lasso season 3 comes out next year. So I had a blast with that, and that emotional journey. I was surprised that they managed to keep it in under 40 minutes, and it managed to be as effective as the end. Because at the end, when they realize that they're both siblings, oh my god, it really hits well. It's exactly the relationships they need to have. And then by the time we see Guardians 3 next year, which the teaser just dropped for that, I'm sure they're gonna have that be a part of the story. They're gonna be like, oh, we're siblings, now we're gonna have that kind of relationship. So that's kind of neat.
I want to know what the fallout's going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I want to know who's dying and why.
I have an idea. I think most of them, if not all of them, would die.
I don't think Nebula's dying. I don't think Nebula. I doubt Peter. I think for sure Rocket. I doubt Groot's going to die. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Uh,
Yeah.
no, so this movie, I mean, I know it's technically called Guardians of the Galaxy. It should have been called the Mantis Holiday Special because she takes center stage and steals the show in every way. She's hilarious. Um, from her and Drax's interactions on Earth with the GoBots. Drax, that's racist. Sorry, GoBots killed his cousin. Like so much stupid shit that happens in this one. It's awesome. Um, the part where also real quick, just want to point something out. Everyone bitched about She-Hulk twerking. Mantis did in this special too.
I I never had a problem with her twerking. I had a great time with that. So
No, I'm just pointing out like the double standards. Like, okay,
yeah.
so like y'all, you incels, you shut the fuck up. Um, but anyway, no. So in this movie, in this I'm sorry, holiday special, I broke down. I had to pause it because I couldn't breathe. She did two things that broke me. One,
Yeah.
when after they're done partying, after they're kind of like drunk and they're on the side, and she says, "I need to find the house of Kevin Bacon, of the legendary Kevin Bacon." So the girl hands her the map, and she's like, "That's $40," and she's like, "Give it to me for free. Give me all your money." Just I don't know, man. Dumb stuff like that. It's perfect and it's hilarious, and I love it. Um, there's so much heart in this movie, and it all makes sense. It makes sense that the Guardians would take all the stories that Peter Quill told them and would take it so literal.
Mhm.
Um, and all the Christmas the Christmas spirit that they're trying to instill and whatnot.
Yeah.
There is some original writing in this, but there's also a lot of like good Christmas music throughout this movie too.
Oh yeah, the music. There's so many original songs performed in this. I did not expect this to be. I think I mentioned before. I didn't expect it to be a musical. The songs, well, I don't think are super. Like none of them are going to become like Christmas staples or anything. Like we're not going to have a great Christmas song since like Mariah Carey. But these are pretty fun. They fit the style of what's happening. They fit the insanity because I cannot believe a special where they included the line, we don't even know what Kevin Bacon looks like. He's Kevin Bacon. He's probably got great ears. Like I don't know how everything else is supposed to fit around it. But there's a lot of really fun stuff. Like one of my favorite like little jokes was Drax wanting to steal that big elf, and he's like, "Look at that little funny man. I want a little funny man."
Yeah. And at one point when she loses the candy cane, he's like, "Why do you get to keep yours? But I don't get to keep mine?" Because you lost him. Also, they did a okay. This is another moment where I was just like, "Huh, never thought of it like that." When Mantis is chasing Kevin Bacon through his house and she's jumping, that's terrifying. If you're
Yeah,
Kevin Bacon, you're shitting bricks because you know who the fuck is this and why do they want to kill me? That was terrifying.
yeah, and I like how when they convince him to go and they kind of put him under mind control and they try to talk to him and he's like, yeah, I was just playing, I'm an actor, and then they kind of look at each other and be like, oh my god, he's an actor, he's like the worst kind of people. And like I like to imagine that even in outer space, acting is still considered like that.
A very
Like it's
low form
of entertainment.
uh
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, so there's a lot of that. There's a lot of little winks to the audience. Um Honestly, to me, like the Kevin Bacon parts to me were like the weakest parts. Like I was way more focused on Drax and Mantis like getting along, and then also the what's it called, the emotional ties that were happening, because I feel like Kevin Bacon like agreed too fast to like stay and perform with them and everything. Like I mean, he's Kevin Bacon. He's seen some creepy shit. Like he's like every time I see him, I kind of want to slap him because I saw Crazy Stupid Love at like the right amount of age, and
He's
so to
David
me, he's
Hobnoggin.
just David Lynn Hagen. David Lynn Hagen. Like I see him, I say David Lynn Hagen. I like take off a ring that I'm not even wearing, and then I like,
I remember
and
that
then
one. I remember that one.
yeah, one of the best plot twists in the history of modern cinema. But no, he's fine in this. If anything, now they can't reuse him to play the same character that he played in X-Men First Class. So, yay for that. That
What if they do
continuity
bring
is
back Decker
ruined.
Shaw and then he's like, "What the fuck? I'm a bad guy."
Con- Continuity is fucking ruined in this shit, this shithole. I don't know. It was funny. It was a nice little follow up to the Kevin Bacon monologue from the first Guardians. So that was neat. And since they already used Hasselhoff for Guardians 2, I'm guessing they couldn't have used him for this. Um, God, what else is good about this?
Ooh, interesting. So there's a headline that just popped up that says, due to Bob Iger's return as CEO of Disney and his negative feedback on Phase 4, Marvel may be reconsidering the slate of Phase 5 and Phase 6.
I'll believe that when I see it. I don't
I
believe
mean,
any of that shit until I see it.
I don't want it to be true. I hope it's not true, but we're going to find out, aren't we?
I mean, we'll find out when we'll find out. But I don't know. I feel like I can't with film journalism anymore. I can't. It's all just if you follow James Gunn on Twitter, like that's all he's doing every day. Like it's just someone like so and so character will pop up in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, confirm, and then James Gunn will just be like, no. Like he'll just retweet and be like, false.
This
Like
is a lie.
how do you even get this? Where are you coming from? And so
I
that's
mean,
oh my god. Yeah.
unless
And
your
then
source is me, you're wrong.
yeah, and then he'll just retweet it, and then people will just be like, "Are you working with DC?" And he's like, "I can do both." Like it's called multitasking. It comes with being a director.
It comes with being a fucking mature adult.
Yeah.
Man, leave it to James
So
Gunn being the only guy that could actually walk a relationship between the two studios.
amazing, honestly, amazing. Which by the way, did you saw the thing about Blue Beetle?
The poster.
Yeah,
Oh, it looks dope.
it looks neat, and I can't believe they moved it from being an HBO Max exclusive film to theaters. So
They got to
that's
hit their
great.
Hispanic audience.
And we'll show up. We will show up.
Oh
Uh,
man, that movie.
uh,
I think. I pray to God it'll beat Black Adam.
I mean, it's a low bar.
That's why I want. That's what I want to beat, man. If we can beat Black Adam, I'll be happy.
Which, by the way, and I want this to be to work as a warning, like right now, okay? And I need you
Okay.
to listen to me. I'm gonna do a little tangent, little parentheses. When we do our top 10 movies of the year,
Mhm.
if I see Black Adam on your list, I will pause the recording. I will go to the valley and I'm gonna slap you because it's gonna drive me insane.
It'll be on my honorable mentions. It's not gonna be in my top 10 because I'm not. Cause here's the thing. I'm trying to limit myself to only one DC film, and one Marvel film. Otherwise, like half the films would be comic book films, and the other half would be other stuff. So no.
Okay, I'm
All right.
gonna.
As much as I
Okay.
liked the Suicide Squad, wait, did Suicide Squad come out this year or last year?
No, that was last year.
Is last year? Okay. Well,
Yeah,
point being though, like DC movies, I'm like one only, and we both know which one's gonna take that spot.
I believe we might even have it on the same spot. So
Oh,
yeah, we'll
interesting.
see. We will see. It's pretty high up there. Okay. But coming back to the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Anything else that like I'm so glad that they didn't do anything related to Nebula. Like I mean not Nebula, sorry, Gamora. Like I'm so glad they didn't tease anything. They're gonna absolutely leave that to the third one. This was just about a little moment, a little Christmas event to just make Peter happy. I like that they focused on that, and it ended up really working at the end, I think.
I think the only time they really mentioned Gamora at all in this one was when they said he's been down since she came back and she left him, or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the only time they ever mentioned.
Mhm.
I'm calling it though. I think in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I think part of it is like that weird dude where that little girl's running around in a circle. I think he's training like kid soldiers, and Gamora's going to stop him, and some shit's gonna go down there. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, I think Eyebrow Kid is gonna like have his moment to shine in that one. So we'll see. What was the other thing that I was gonna mention? Shit. Oh, Groot. What do we think of Groot's new design?
It's fine. He looks like he's a young man in his prime. Like he's like around 25. He's bulking. He's on
Like
bulking
a
day, I guess.
like a buff Groot.
A buff Groot.
Yeah.
But see, also I wonder though. I don't how much of that was CGI of his body because I think that might have been more of a practical costume to save on cost.
Really? Because from what I understand, practical is more expensive. That's why they always do
Then
CGI.
CGI?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe for Groot it's more expensive. That sounds.
Yeah. I
But it's also
mean,
James Gunn. Like he's gonna do whatever the fuck he wants whenever the fuck he wants.
yeah, that's a definite. I'm not gonna assume, and I'm not gonna because I don't want to pop in one of his mentions with him going like, "No, false." I would be scared. But no, it's a new design. Like Groot's had a different design every movie, and but he does fine here.
It's because they need new
Um,
pops.
People are gonna buy them, so that
Exactly.
doesn't matter. Oh god, I'll never forget it when the Guardians 2 trailer came up and Baby Groot popped in at the end. I just remember going like, oh, there it is. Like that's gonna be like I just know that's gonna be in everyone's Christmas list for like the rest of time. That's great. Okay. Um yeah, so this was short and sweet, pretty fun, a good little cap to the MCU Phase 4 after the emotional powerhouse that was Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. We're starting next year with I think Ant-Man around
January,
at the beginning
February.
of the year. January, February, I think maybe yeah, or the first couple months of the year. That's gonna usher us into like the new dark times when with Kang and everything. So we'll see how that goes. Pretty excited about where it's going and everything. But this was pretty fun. I'm so glad these are the kind of things that really fit the Disney Plus. and that you should watch there instead of like, yeah, you can't put this in theaters, or you can't put this like before an actual movie, especially with the runtime. But I'm glad these feel experimental in the same way that Werewolf by Night felt experimental. So this was pretty fun. Props to Palm Clementif, who plays Mantis, who is a star in this one. So yeah, pretty freaking fun, this one.
Quick question: do you think it would be in their best interest to maybe like? Do you think they're going to pull back on these specials and focus more on film releases, or what do you think is going to happen there?
They don't have another one announced so far. Like, we've known about these two for a while now.
Mhm.
They don't. I don't see another one on their schedule. I don't know what else they could do, really.
Mhm.
But I'm happy to be surprised. So, more power to them.
Mhm.
Especially, I'm okay with not knowing about these things. I'll just wait until they get announced and then they come out, because this was a pretty surprising release.
What if they just randomly drop like a New Year's Day special? Just randomly, just be like, "Hey, here's a 20-minute special with Nick Fury. Enjoy."
I'd watch it. Hell, I'd watch it. Honestly, I've been God, I've seen everything Marvel. Like, I haven't missed anything, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So, because I feel like every second is gonna count. So, nah, I'll be there. Chill. I always make time for it. If they do like a New Year or a Chinese New Year or a Hanukkah one, or hell, whatever they want to do, I'm gonna watch it. So, they got me there. This was all you, Kevin.
Well, folks, I guess that's gonna do it. Do we give it grades? Hmm.
I give it a 4 out of 5. It sets up to do something and it fulfills that promise. There are some parts that there are some songs that I don't love, and the Kevin Bacon parts are okay at best. I think this special really lives and dies on this emotional weight and the comedy. But I give it more stars than I would, because it's very clearly, but because I love that both Mantis and Drax are very clearly anti-cop, and that is always a good sign in my book. A cab. So yeah, 4 out of 5.
Um, I it's simple. It's fun. I'll give it like a B plus, A minus. It's fun. It's great. Doesn't change the wheel, but you don't always need that. Sometimes you just need a fun time.
It's just fun characters having a fun time, and I am always here for it. Probably because we're gonna lose most of them next year.
Oh god. I think Drax might die. Maybe I think Rocket's dying. You know what's
Possibly,
crazy? In
but
between Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, like between then, wait, okay. Between Avengers Endgame came out in 2019, right?
yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so that was the last time we saw Rocket Raccoon on our screens, right? Up until now.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, no,
Since
no. We saw them in Thor this year.
um eh, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. I was wrong. But
Yeah.
okay, since then, I've added two furry little additions in my life, right? Ace and
Oh
Biscuit.
yeah.
So now I'm a bit of a like animal dog lover. So now when I saw the preview and I saw Rocket when he was just like a baby and he was a little raccoon and stuff, I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh, pobrecito. So like I'm invested in him now at least. Like fuck Peter Quill. I hope Rocket's okay. It's crazy. Chris Pratt made me stop liking Peter Quill.
Oh my god. Oh.
What?
Yeah, I think yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Hopefully on the next movie, like, he gets a chance to like really redeem himself or make the character really likable. So,
Or
because
maybe
his
they'll kill
appearance
him
is
off in a horrible fashion.
or maybe they'll kill him off. Who knows? Maybe they'll make him really dramatic. I think Gunn has carried probably the best death. It feels weird to say, but like the Yondu's death in Guardians 2 is really like
Powerful.
powerful, especially because he remained dead. So I don't know. We'll see how he handles Guardians 3. I love the teaser. I love the new poster. I love that they're marketing it as a James Gunn film and not a Marvel film. So that's pretty fun. I cannot wait for the soundtrack. That soundtrack's gonna be banger.
Well, actually,
Uh,
the guy who's in charge of the music in this one is different from the first two. They have a new like head of music guy. I'm sure Gunn will still have his
Ooh.
input, but like it is a new person.
Okay, hopefully that goes well, because some of the changes that they're doing to the next phase is scary. Like, did you saw that Luis is not coming back for Ant-Man 3?
Yeah.
That's fucking gross. That is
I
gross.
didn't someone say that they actually did record a version where he actually did recap everything that has happened in the MCU?
I don't know. That started as like a fan request, and then someone said that it exists, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it until I see it. So it could be pretty fun. I like that character. Come on, just let him exist. Let him vibe.
What happens if Ant-Man dies in Quantumania?
Oh, that would be the real kicker. Like that would be like the thing to like
Kick me in the
go and
balls.
start moving the wheel. Like, can you imagine that?
Oh
Because
god.
then if he goes, like it's just Wasp and the daughter. So
Well, like,
yeah.
also, is he the last of? I know he's not an OG Avenger, but like, who of the old guard is really left besides Sam and Ant Man?
Well, Hawkeye is technically still alive, but he's passing on the
No,
bow.
he's retired. I think it's
He's
just
reti-
okay.
yeah, I think it's just Ant-Man. Thor is still alive. Hulk is still alive.
Strange,
Uh,
maybe,
Strange is
but
still
like
alive.
active heroes, I from the old guard. The Spider Man count as the old guard? I feel like he's too young.
He's new gen, but he's established. Yeah.
I don't know. This next phases 5 and 6 are going to be very rocky.
They're gonna
I
be
hope they go
experimental for
well,
they're gonna
but
be experimental for sure, but I think they're gonna be pretty fun.
well, the thing
Especially if
is,
the Guardians make it.
well, the thing is, Bob Iger is going to be a big pain in the ass because he's very famous for his cut corners mentality.
I am
Like,
pro Bob Iger in this house. Like I prefer Iger over Chapek, what's up?
was it Iger or was it Eisner that was the big
No,
like budget guy?
Eisner was the asshole. Iger, I think, is very, very well focused. I really like when he was president of Disney. Chapek, the new guy, I don't like him because he very famously said like, "Well, animated movies are for children, so like we should just do that for them." And it's like, no, you idiot. Like no.
Let me see. Bob
But
Iger, head of
Iger's pretty
studios.
fun. Yeah.
You know what? I hope. Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. I got Iger confused with Eisner.
Oh yeah, Michael Eisner. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Uh,
Michael Eisner was the dipshit.
which by the way, I think you would really like Iger's book. Iger released a book. It's called The Ride of a Lifetime. I think you would really like it.
The Ride of a Lifetime.
Yeah, it's called The Ride of a. It's about like all his time as like Disney CEO. Yeah,
Have you read it?
I think you might like it. Yeah, I read it. It's
The
pretty fun.
Ride of a Lifetime. The
Yeah,
Life of a Lifetime. That's not the word I was looking for. All right, I'm gonna audiobook it. I don't know how, but I will.
sure. I'm sure it exists. Yeah, you found it.
Yeah, actually.
All right.
All right.
All right, but okay, closing out on Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Watch it. It's pretty fucking fun. It gets you in the spirit. I don't know what else is gonna get me in the spirit. Possibly that buff Santa movie that's coming out.
Oh, Violent Night. Oh my god, I'm watching
Yeah.
it maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. I don't know which, but I'm watching the shit out of
Also,
that movie.
did you saw the thing about that show that's coming out on Disney Plus? The Santa Claus one with like Tim Allen.
Oh, Santa Clauses?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Have you?
It's not out yet, but I'll probably watch it when it comes out because it looks kind of dark and fun. So
I'm
yeah,
down. I just God damn it, Tim Allen.
yeah, it's yeah. Are you getting a
Separate the art
Christmas
from the
break?
artist. Huh?
Yeah. Are you getting a Christmas break or not?
I mean, I'm gonna get a few days off for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna
Okay.
get, I think the 24th, 25th, and 26th off.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But
I
wait,
think
I'm
the
not
20,
sure which days fall on the weekend or not.
I think 24th and 25th are Saturday, Sunday. Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, so I get Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. Thanks, Boo.
that's neat.
Hey, Biscuit. Say hi to your
That's
Uncle Chema.
neat. Hello, Biscuit.
Ah,
All right. Okay.
so
Well, what else can we say about the holiday special? It's fun. Watch it.
oh, it's a lot
After
of
the
fun.
after the cancellation of the Netflix series Dash and Lily, this is the thing
They
that's
officially
gonna
canceled it. I was wondering when they were
yeah,
going to do a season two.
yeah, they canceled it, which
Why though?
sucks. Which sucks. There's another two books they can adapt.
But
But
I
then, like
feel
growing
like it
up,
was like very low budget. Like what was expensive about it?
I have no idea, but they just canceled it, and it was so fun, and I hate them for it.
I actually really like
Um,
Dash and Lily.
I know, me too. And I love the books. I love there's three books. And they fucking can't they had like all the makings to just make more and they just didn't. So Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
maybe
that.
so. Maybe another show will pick it up. Maybe Amazon or something.
Hopefully. All
Oh,
right.
real quick before we go, I have a proposal for you.
Okay.
Would you say you're a big fan of Christmas? Do you love Christmas?
I would say that I love the fuck out of Christmas. Yeah.
All right. How about this? Do you want to do a top 5 Christmas movies that we recommend? I feel like 10 is too many, but I think like a short, sweet 5 each was a good piece.
All right.
Yeah.
But like an underrated Christmas films or like just our favorites.
Underrated, rated, just 5 Christmas movies that you would recommend. If we had an alien here, right? We have John right here, right? He's an alien. He's never even heard of Christmas. He's new to Earth. I just showed him what peace tea is. And he's like,
Okay.
what is Christmas? And you want to teach him the spirit of Christmas. What 5
What
movies
is
are you showing him?
what is peace tea? Oh, that peace tea. I thought you were making a prank on the alien.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, we're gonna tell the alien if you drink this, you have to agree to peace.
Um, Honestly, that might work, but I am an Arizona tea kind of guy, so it's works different in this household. Yes, I would like to do. How about this? We do 5 Christmas movies that we want to talk about, that we want to recommend. And I think
Done.
that's more than enough. Yeah.
Done.
Because I don't want to do the best or my favorites. I just want to tell. All right, 5 Christmas movies that I want to mention, and no fucking Die Hard. So,
Wait, okay, fine.
yeah,
Let's do this rule. No Die Hard, and I will meet you halfway. No Elf.
sounds great.
All right,
All
because
right,
I feel like those are too easy.
yeah, yeah. All right, that sounds good. What else? What else? So we're doing. Hopefully, I'll get to see Violet Night this or next week. Fuck. What else is coming out? Do you want to do Avatar or do you not want to do Avatar?
I'm down to do Avatar.
You're down? Okay.
You look like you don't want to.
I don't care. I don't
I
know.
feel like
Like
it's
it's
too
not.
big of a cinematic event for us to not talk about.
I guess. Sure, I'll begrudgingly watch it, but I'm not excited for it. Maybe it'll
I'm
blow my mind. I don't know.
I'm
We'll
not
see.
thrilled. Like I didn't give a shit about the first one. I remember
Okay.
watching the trailer when it dropped during a Cowboys game in 2008, and I'm like, that movie's gonna suck.
Oh God. Yeah, it does not. I'm not excited for it, but we'll see. One last thing, and this is for everyone to take place. December 13th, the trailer for Spider-Man in Across the Spider-Verse is coming out. So
Didn't they ever have a
get
trailer?
excited. It's a new trailer.
Oh, fair enough.
Get excited.
That I cannot wait for.
Yeah. All right. So believe that's it. We're gonna close out today's whatever thing that we just did, where we talked about both anime and Guardians and Christmas and DC and Marvel and shit. So I like this episode. This episode felt more like a hangout, so that's pretty fun. The same way that this special did. Not too focused on the details and shit, which I think everyone should relax for. Yes, it's a possibility that Cosmo the space dog might have beaten Thanos if given the chance. We won't know. So, thank you so much for joining us. My name was Chema,
And Eddie.
and this was the rollback.
Signing off with a reminder to watch some goddamn Christmas movies again to the fucking spirit. Bye, everybody.
Hell, could not have said it better. There we go.